Hey everybody, welcome to Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I do appreciate it. This is going to be your weekend reading for the 13th, which is today, Friday, to the 15th, which is Sunday. Okay, so from now till Sunday. All right, Spirit and Angels, anyone for the highest good? What do we need to know here, please, for the upcoming weekend for the collective? For anybody who is guided to see this reading on YouTube, what do they need to know the most? What's most important here? Oh, I don't know why I'm pulling these. Oh my gosh. I just got done doing love readings, so I figured these were out. But let's look at them. Maybe they mean something to someone. Okay, we got relationship patterns and spiritual connection. Very interesting after the weekend, after the love readings I just put out. I just put out some fire sign readings that really, just were so energetic. Like I was being energetically pulled into all three of them, and I almost felt like all three of them had some relation to the other. Like, in other words, I was reading for people who had, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries in their chart, or their person did, and all these messages were coming through. But anyway, it kind of reminds me of the spiritual connection card coming out. But you guys should watch them if you haven't seen them. All right, so they're probably uploaded by now. If you're seeing this, they might be uploaded by now. They're the monthly love readings, and the fire sign ones were just like today, so they're fresh on my mind, but there were so many good ones. So if you haven't seen any of them, please watch the love readings no matter what sign you are. All right, let's get into this. Relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change, right? So sometimes we get stuck in patterns that we were taught by our parents, our grandparents, could just be society, could be our own patterns in relationships. And it takes a lot of strength to really recognize that and do something to change it. You might have a pattern of choosing the wrong people all the time, and you're like, wait a minute, I'm not going to do that anymore. Stay away from your normal type, maybe, right? All right, so we've got spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Beautiful. So there is some kind of a spiritual connection, but sometimes that can be karmic as well. See the karmic attachment there from her. So somebody was meant to come on your path with you, on your journey with you. But to be honest with you, you might always choose the bad karmics. I think all spiritual connections are karmic, but there's good karma and there's bad karma. There's good karmics and there's bad karmics. So this is how I believe. I believe that you might always go for the bad boys or the bad girls. That's your thing. They're the ones you're drawn to. But you're missing out on some spiritual connections over here that are not your normal type, but you're not into them because you don't have that draw to them, that magnetic attraction that we do with our bad karmics. And I don't know why that happens and why we have to go through that. But I'm pretty sure it has to do with the fact that you're going to learn a lesson from them. They're going to learn from something from you. You might learn a lot about yourself. Really, when we're learning these lessons and things that we have to go through with karmic relationships, I would say 99% of the time, the lesson was just to realize you shouldn't be treated like that and get away from that karmic, right? But with this connection here, I have to wonder if someone is, not seeing this connection the way that they should. But look how beautiful this card is. Look at the little details. Look at the two hands holding each other. Look at him looking at her. It's beautiful. But I feel as though, there could be something here where you're with this relationship patterns coming out. It's going to take strength for you to recognize what you do. Now, you might always damage your spiritual connections. You might do something that always, and look, these cards have the same person in it. Look, she's the same person. So these patterns, these relationship patterns feel like they are the patterns of the woman in this case. Like whatever it is that this pattern that you do, it's going to take some strength for you to recognize it and change it, because you don't want to damage this spiritual connection over here, because this spiritual connection is beautiful and it goes beyond this lifetime. Could it be a karmic? Yes, I feel like they all are. So could it be beautiful? Yes. Could it be horrible? Maybe. But I really feel as though it's going to take something about within you to see something that's a pattern that you do in this connection. This might be the connection that helps you realize that. And maybe this conversation is the conversation that helps you realize that, hey, you can save a spiritual connection that's really beautiful if you stop doing this, whatever this pattern is that you do. Hey, some of us sabotage it. We see, like, we step into a spiritual connection and then we, like, do everything we can to sabotage it for whatever reason. And that was the lesson we needed to learn, right? Now, it could be that, you have a habit of running away from it once it comes at you. It could be that you aren't yourself. You wear a false mask. Could be that you cheat on people. Could be that you whatever it is. And this could all be the opposite. You could attract people that do all these things, and that could be your thing that you need to break. There could be a relationship and this connection over here, this spiritual connection that's different than the type you usually like, and that could be a really good thing. Okay, so let's get into it. What else do we need? Oh, again, I'm pulling love readings. Why am I doing this? You guys already have your love readings. All right, let's pull a couple more oracle and see what comes out. What else do we need to know about the upcoming weekend, please? Relationship patterns and spiritual connections. All right, what else do we need to know? The temple path. What else? It's part of your journey to whatever this is to solve this, woman holding the heart. Whatever this thing is that you do in relationships, it's part of your journey to fix it. Like you're absolutely being called on to fix it. It's your own karma. And that doesn't mean that you've done anything wrong. It just means that your own karma, it has something to do with love and relationships, because we have the woman holding the heart here. There's something that you do that's a pattern that needs to stop. Okay, what else do we need to know here, please, for this reading? What else do we need to know here? Now, if you're a man, it could be same story for you. So please don't think I'm discounting the men. Caring connections. Yeah, it has to do with your relationships for sure. All right, what else do you want us to know about this reading, please? Nope, that's way too many. Way too many. All right, what else do you want us to know about this reading for the upcoming weekend? Relationship patterns, spiritual connection. What else do we need to know here, please? Yeah, it's definitely a spiritual connection. I mean, and it's probably all your spiritual connections. You might do whatever this thing is. Anxiety. So you get freaked out. Okay. Give us a little more. Storm warning, healer of the ages. Yeah, so, I mean, and throat chakra. And that's, my throat chakra has been closing the entire time I've been trying to talk to you guys. That hasn't happened on any other reading today. Fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel is saying, please speak up. So this is the thing that get the spiritual pattern, the relationship patterns in the spiritual connections, and they are spiritual connections, okay? You start getting freaked out. You start getting all this anxiety. You start fearing the worst is coming. The storm is coming. And you stop speaking. And you don't speak up about... Oh, I'm sorry. This is heart chakra. Healer of the ages. You shut down your heart chakra and you don't speak up. All right, listen. It's not... If this isn't you, it's them. But I have to be honest with you. When I see relationship patterns, spiritual connections, and woman holding the heart here with caring connections, all these centered cards, and then we have temple path, I feel like it's definitely part of your spiritual learnings, your spiritual growth, your journey that you're on here to fix this, okay? So they're saying, look, when you get involved in a spiritual connection, do not freak out. Do not start thinking the worst. Do not call on a tsunami. Okay, we don't want to call it in. Don't close your heart chakra, and please be open, honest, and speak up. Okay, if you're with someone you can't be honest with and open with and speak up, you're probably with not the right person. But there's others, caring connections, spiritual connections out there. All right. So please be very, very careful. I feel as though I'm dealing with someone here who does this as a habit, or is just, it's learned behavior or whatever it is, and it's just something that you need to break, because you're calling on spiritual connections, but then you're sabotaging them. Hold on one second, you guys. Okay, so sorry about that, guys. Okay, let's get a little more information. Is there anything else we should know about this for the upcoming weekend? Is there anything that anyone should know about why they're doing this, how to stop doing this, how to heal it? It definitely needs some kind of healing for sure. What do we need to know about this? Nope, that's too many. Oh well, it did flip over. Look at this. You've got to see this. I thought it was more than two, but it's only two. The sacred temple and the loving woman again. And look at right under the sacred temple and the loving woman. I can't make this up. These were meant to fall out the way they did. If this had been 3 or 4 cards, I would have stuck them back. I just happened to look at them. Look at this. The temple path and the woman holding the heart. The sacred temple and the loving woman. She's the same woman holding the heart. That's crazy. I got goosebumps so bad right now. And those fell out in the weirdest way. I would have normally put them back. At the bottom, you've got deserving. Listen, you are deserving. So please don't sabotage yourself anymore. All right, give us a little more information here. What do you want us to know about carrying connections? I'm just going to move on, and I think I'm going to clarify them all the way they are, okay? What about the carrying connections? What do we need to know about that? I cannot make this up. That's the man holding a heart, the loving man, her counterpart. The loving woman's counterpart is right next to her. Whew, I got goosebumps. These readings are crazy today. Man holding the heart, coming out to clarify carrying connections, the two of them. And there they are, the loving woman and the loving man. This is crazy. Wow. This is all divine. This is a divine, this is your path, the honoring path right at the bottom. No kidding. This is your soul journey, and this relationship has come into your life to help you break old relationship patterns, to help you fix spiritual connections in a way that you can bond with a person without bringing in any kind of old patterns that need to go. Whew, let's look at storm warning and anxiety. Why is storm warning and anxiety here, please? I'm going to clarify them together because they came out together. Why is storm warning and anxiety coming out here? What do we need to know about this, please? The healing light. Absolutely. So this needs to be healed. I told you I felt something needed to be healed. That needs to be healed. Your anxiety and your worry is keeping you from this. And this is amazing. Listen, guys, I have to be honest with you. If this isn't you, it's the other person. But I will tell you this. You have the opportunity. If you could heal this worry and this anxiety thing that you do, you might have learned this from your parent, or a grandparent, or an aunt, or an uncle, or whoever, somebody else. You might have learned it from past relationships. Whatever it is, it might be something you've carried over from other lifetimes that you've been sent here to break, to stop. If you can heal this, it's almost like Spirit's going, look, this is your path. This is your journey. And when you heal this, because some people will come here to heal something and they never heal it. It never happens. You come back here and you try and you try and you try and you come on this journey and you're like, as a spiritual soul before you get here, I'm going to do this when I get there to that crazy earth. I'm going to heal this. I mean, this is the way I see it. You know, everybody has different beliefs, but I'm going to heal this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to, whatever. And then you get here and you just can't. So I feel like somebody is being told, look, if you can heal this anxiety and this storm warning and this, immediate fight or flight that you go into when you meet a caring connection, you can literally have it all. It's going to take the heart chakra being worked on and the throat chakra. I would meditate and I would get online on YouTube, and I would go on to heart healing meditation and heart healing mantras, I would go on throat healing meditation and throat healing mantras. I would be doing anything you can. Do, Reiki, get those chakras balanced out, whatever you got to do so that you can work on. I mean, when these two cards come out, the two archangels here, we've got the healer of the ages and we have fifth chakra Archangel Gabriel. These are both saying heart and throat, heart and throat. Please work on them, because once you do, you'll be better. You'll know how to speak in a relationship. You'll know how to give love in a relationship. They're the two things that need work, because they're the two areas where you, not purposely, but you tend to, I want to say sabotage, but I don't mean to say it in a rude way. So please don't take it in a rude way. But they're the two things that need work for you to be able to hold together this beautiful, caring connection. I mean, this is high vibing love here. The woman holding the heart, the loving woman. The man, the loving man is the man holding the heart from this deck, okay? They're the same people, caring connections. This is a true soulmate relationship here. All right, let's get one on the healer of the ages and fifth chakra Archangel Gabriel with the throat chakra as well. Can I get a little bit of information? Behind the mask. Yeah, absolutely. Listen, we got behind the mask. That means that you aren't really you're being very quiet, you're being very shut down. You're almost hiding yourself from this connection. Wow, why? What you don't know. Okay, so I feel like now I was told to look at these two cards behind the mask to see what was behind it. So when I looked at it, what do I see? Joyous, fun, and new beginnings. You don't know it. It's not that you're hiding anything. You have no idea that if you did this, you can literally go see a therapist that could help you stop doing this. And if you've got insurance, please do it. I mean, even if you don't, there's all kinds of help out there for people with no insurance, right? Go see someone, because if they can stop this anxiety in you and this worry, I'm serious. What you don't know behind all this is that's what's waiting for you. A glorious, beautiful new beginning and joyous fun. You will start enjoying your life again. You will have fun in your life again, and you're guaranteed a brand new path, a brand new beginning. This is all part of your journey, and it's going to take you right to some beautiful spiritual connection. But there's some work inside of you that needs to be done. And if this isn't your reading, I don't want to hear people, spouting out and being rude, because this reading is for multiple people. I can already feel that with everything I have in me, that this reading is very important to people who needed it. So for those of you that this did not resonate with, instead of being rude and saying, that's not me, there's nothing wrong with me, that's fine, great, I'm so happy for you. You are already in your new beginning and having joyous fun or whatever you got going on. That's awesome. But we want to give the other people respect here and not be negative. So why don't you guys check out the ones of you that don't resonate with this and don't have this new beginning coming and aren't holding, yourselves back from beautiful new beginnings here with a spiritual connection that's absolutely beautiful. Those of you that don't resonate with that, please check out the other readings. We have beautiful love readings that probably would be appropriate for you guys. So check them out. For those of you that do resonate with this, I swear to you, I feel like when you fix this anxiety and this worry and this thing that you do, as soon as there's even an inkling of any kind of spiritual connection coming at you, if you can fix that, you don't know it. It's being like, you just don't know it. It's hidden. It's just like almost like a secret that you will be in a world of beauty here. New beginning, joyous funds, loving connections. You will be in a true spiritual connection. This to me feels like the person you will spend your life with. I just feel like you're holding yourself back from it. Okay, so let's get to work on that. Some discovery here. This is self-discovery. Okay, I feel like you're going to have some self-discovery. All right, let me get you a couple of angel cards. Angels, for the upcoming weekend, for anyone who will resonate with this reading, what do they need to know, please? What's important? What do they need to know? What do you want them to focus on from the bottom, please? I want one more. Give me one more. Adventure. Absolutely. I pulled adventure right off the top, which is weird. I normally pull from underneath. Give me one from underneath. Faith, absolutely. Okay, listen, this right here tells me if you're willing to dive deep, to go on an adventure, to allow this adventure card reminds me of the Hermit. This is somebody who goes within. You might be within for a long time, and now they're saying it's time for action. Have faith and dive in. All right, there was with the understanding card coming out. This is always my understanding the karmic cycle you've been in. All right, you've been in some kind of a karmic cycle, and they're saying as soon as you have faith and dive right in, you get your power back. I'm telling you, this is what's behind that. When you have faith and dive in and let go of the anxiety and go towards the caring connection instead of running from it. Have faith that it will work out instead of worrying that it won't. What you don't know is when you do that, bam, joyous fun and new beginnings, and a true, caring, loving person walks into your life. This has all been, when I see honoring path, that's part of your journey. The temple path twice, sacred temple. For the loving woman, you were supposed to go through this. It has been a karmic understanding. It has been something where you were supposed to learn something in all this. Consider it an adventure. Consider it fun. Get out of the hermit now. It's time to go have fun because you're going to stand in your power and get all your power back when you're on this honoring path and when you realize that behind that mask is joyous fun and new beginnings. This is really beautiful. You guys have to let me know if you feel like this is your reading. I really do hope I'm connecting with someone on a really cool level because this just really, really was a deep reading for me. Someone who doesn't even know that their life's about to get amazing if they just do this one thing. Let's clear up that anxiety. No longer are we going to worry about what could happen and the terrible stuff out in the world. We're going to focus on the goodness, right? Focus on the positive ends of this and the fact that most people don't even get to meet a connection like this in their lifetime. It's your turn, okay? Keep it positive, guys. All right. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you did, hit that thumbs up for me if you enjoyed this reading. Much appreciated. Let's get it circulated to the people who need it. And that's how we do it, by hitting that thumbs up. All right, guys. Comment down below, too. Please let me know. Did you resonate with this reading? Do you know what this is about? Can you work on it? Will you work on it? Are you ready to meet your true soulmate? All right, guys, please like, share, subscribe. If you need a personal reading, my information is directly beneath this video. If you want a full reading, these are just little sample readings. But if you want a full reading, my information is at the bottom. You will get a personal reading. Just reach out to me by email. And on your email subject matter, please put personal reading or private reading because I get a ton of mail. And that's how I know who to grab out of the crowd of the mail is by them putting that in the subject matter. Okay, guys, have a great month. It looks beautiful. Let me know how things go, okay? Talk to you soon. Bye.